It's the Generation 2 logic puzzle. I may have just found it online, and I think it'd be a pretty good opportunity to do it. Let's read the rules, because we mess up with that sometimes. Only knowledge of the 100 Pokemon from Generation 2 is strictly required. However, knowing the original 151 Pokemon may help. Note, adjacent does not include diagonals. Does not. We got this. Okay? Generation 2 logic puzzle. While I am not related to Pikachu, the baby in C2 certainly is. That is Pichu. All the Pokemon in row A are water, and the Johto starters are in all of the corners, which means that this one has to be Totodile. I spelled it wrong. Okay. It didn't specify. First of all, I'm blind. Because I did column A. I'm being stupid, guys. Just the thing is, you guys commented on on one of them I did previously, the exact same thing, where I confused row and column. Look, I'm human, and this is what I do, and it is what it is. Okay. If you picked me, then Silver would steal the Pokemon in E5. That would be Grass, which would be Cyndaquil. No, Chikorita. Chikorita. Thank you. Which means this one is Cyndaquil. Okay. All the Pokemon in column 2 are electric. The legendary beasts can be found in A4, B4, and D2. Column 2 is this. But the legendary beasts are in A4, B4, and D2. So this is Raikou. All the Pokemon in row C are baby. The Gen 2 mascots can be found in A4, D4, and E3. D4, A4 is here. And D4 is here. That doesn't really give me anything. The Pokemon in A2 are fully evolved. A2 and D1 are fully evolved. B3 and D3 are both evolutions. B3, E3, evolutions. A2 and D1 are fully evolved. Still not quite what we need to know. Row C are baby Pokemon. All of them. One of them is an electric type too, because that's column 2. Okay. Gotcha. All the Pokemon in row C are baby Pokemon. The Gen 2 mascots are in A4, D4, and E3. What are the... Sudowoodo is probably one of them. But I don't know the others. But I know Sudowoodo is one of them. I will actually Google what the Gen 2 mascots are, because this is obscure. Pokemon Gen 2 mascots. They mean like cover art. Ho-Oh-Lugia Suicune, I guess, is what they're talking about. Which means Suicune is one of them. Okay. The Gen 2 mascots are in A4, D4, and E3. And what they specified is the legendary beasts are in A4, B4, and D2. So A4 is Suicune. There are 6 baby Pokemon, and the only one who doesn't evolve into a Kanto Pokemon is in C1. If you don't evolve into a Kanto Pokemon, that means that you are Togepi. In Pokemon, the Pokemon in B5 and E4 are Steel. The Pokemon in D1 is the only fire type in the whole row. Is Entei D1? No, nothing else about D1 yet. But it is fully evolved. Okay. It's a fully evolved Pokemon that is a fire type. A fully evolved fire type in Gen 2. There are not a lot. I know there is Macargo. Is Macargo the only fire type, actually? I think he is. No, there's also Houndoom. It's Houndoom or Macargo. I think those are the only two in Gen 2. I think this is Macargo or Houndoom. The thing is, I'm going to need to start over anyway because I'm going to run out of time and I don't want it to give me the answers. Well, no, it's okay. I'll just start over. I don't think it's going to give me the answers. Okay. Johto starters in the corners. All the Pokemon in column 2 are electric. The legendary beasts are in A4, B4, and D2. I found 2 of them, which means that B4 is the only one I don't have, which is Entei. The Pokemon below me is a fire type. However, I'm the only fire type in row B. So one is Slugma, one is Macargo. Or sorry, it could be. It doesn't have to be evolved, so we actually don't know yet. Oh wait, no, it's a baby, so it's Magby. Perfect. Entei is the only fire type I'm adjacent to. However, I'm adjacent to 2 fairy types. Okay, and adjacent does not count diagonal, but it could be here, here, or here. And because it's a fairy type, it's going to be a baby, probably? So it's Cleffa. One of these is Cleffa. Yeah, one of those is Cleffa. We already have Togepi. There are no other baby fairies that were in Gen 2. Azurill was Gen 3. So I think based off that, Cleffa is one of these 2. Okay, perfect. What else do we know? We know that I got the legendary beasts. The Pokemon in A2 and D1 are fully evolved. B3 and D3 are both evolutions of Eevee. B3, D3. One's Umbreon, one's Espeon. I guarantee you that. But I don't know anything more than that. All the Pokemon in row C are baby. The Gen 2 mascots are in A4, D4, and E3. D4 is a Gen 2 mascot, meaning the adjacency is here or here. We already figured that out. Lugia or Ho-Oh, though. Entei is the only fire type I'm adjacent to. Lugia. Perfect. Which means Ho-Oh is in E3. The only Dragon-type Pokemon in this quiz is in column 3. The only Dark-type Pokemon are in row 4. Row D. The only Dragon-type Pokemon in this quiz is in column 3. The only Dark-type are in row D. So that's Umbreon, because D3, yep, there's Umbreon. And that means that this is Espeon. This is a baby, meaning this is the dragon. What is the only dragon type in Gen 2? Kingdra. All 3 Pokemon adjacent to me are related to a Kanto Pokemon. Umbreon is. We don't know about these 2 yet. There are 2 baby Pokemon in column 2. Pichu's already there. There's an additional baby that's not part of these that's in there. Also, one of these babies is a fire type. I don't know. I don't know yet. Wait, he's adjacent to 2 fairies. So Cleffa is one. What is the other one? Even then, on that adjacency, I don't know the order of the 2. I don't. Oh, I am not adjacent to Cleffa or Togepi. The only ground-type Pokemon in this quiz is in B5. That's our answer. So, I didn't even see this clue earlier. So, Cleffa's over here. The Pokemon in B2 can be found in Olivine Lighthouse. The Pokemon in D5 is a Dark-type. That doesn't help. I don't know what this other baby is that's a... I don't think Azurill was in the game yet. I'll tell you right now, it was not. Why not? Was not a fairy type. I don't want to look up a list of baby Pokemon because I feel like that's cheating. But I don't know where I'm missing here. So I'm probably going to do it anyway because I know I'm doing this the right way. Oh, it's Igglybuff. It's Igglybuff. Okay, got it. There's a dark type Pokemon in column 1. E2 is a baby Pokemon. E2. So there's where the baby is. But that's all we know. We don't know anything else about it, right? The only dark type Pokemon are all in row D. So I got Umbreon. There's one more, and it's Houndoom. Oh, didn't we figure out that Houndoom was here? Because there's only one fire type? Yeah, that's Houndoom. Or Houndour, but it's fully evolved. It's Houndoom. Got it. The Pokemon at B1, B5, and E4 are evolutions of Kanto Pokemon. Wait, what? Oh, this is the additional evolutions they added. Because they had some of those, right? No, that was a Sinnoh thing? I'll figure it out. B1, B5, E4. Evolutions of Kanto Pokemon. And this is a ground type, right? Because they said E4 is a ground type. The only bug type Pokemon is E4. Ooh. It's a bug. It's a bug that's evolved from a Kanto Pokemon. Oh, it's Scizor. The only water type Pokemon is not in row A. The only water type that is not in row A, which is this, is in B1. This is a water type. Do we know anything else? No, but we know it's water. Okay. I can't believe I haven't messed up yet. This is great. This is great. Look at all the clues. Look at all the clues. What am I missing? All 3 Pokemon adjacent to me are Kanto Pokemon. Scizor, Umbreon. And there was a ground type in here too, right? Why do I feel like there's a ground type in E? Anything about E2 in here? It's an evolution of a Kanto Pokemon in E2. It's an evolution of a Kanto Pokemon. What evolution to Kanto Pokemon did they add? I don't know if I can remember. Scizor, Steelix? It's Steelix. It's a ground type too. No! That was Steelix! Oh my gosh. If it's not Steelix, I'm lost, man. If it's not Steelix, I'm lost. I thought I had it. Let's do it again. You guys know I got this. I was almost a perfect quiz too, just so you know. That was almost a perfect quiz. And I'm so upset that I didn't get it. Because I thought I had it for sure. Oh man, that is so disappointing. I actually thought I had it. You know what I will do? I'll be able to get a Gen 3 one. I bet you I would destroy a Gen 3 one, guys. We're going to do that in the next video. For sure. I can't believe that wasn't Steelix. I don't know what it was. I really don't know what it was if it's not Steelix. I don't think there is any other evolutions that they added. I really don't. Oh, Steelix was the one I thought. I thought that was it. Huh. The only water type Pokemon. If that's not Steelix, then what other Kanto is there? All 3 Pokemon adjacent to me are related to... Oh, is it Porygon 2? It's Porygon 2. That's the only other one I didn't think of was Porygon 2. It's not Porygon 2. It didn't even let me like type it in. It's not even a keyword in the quiz. Well, then I'm really lost. I feel like I got every single one. I mean, where do we even go from here? I mean, I'm lost. I'm lost. I'm so lost, and I don't know where to go from here. Related to a Kanto Pokemon. Is there any other added Johto evolutions that I'm not thinking of? Is it Ambipom? No, Ambipom's Gen 4. Wait, what about Crobat? Is it Crobat? It's not Crobat. How many are there that I'm not thinking of? It wasn't Crobat? Oh, there's got to be more they added. I got Steelix, right? Yeah, I did Steelix. Oh, this quiz. I'm allergic to this quiz, guys. I'm allergic to it. I'm allergic to this quiz. I got Kingdra already. Oh, Slowbro. Not Slowbro. Slowking. Slowking? It's not Slowking! Ah! This is the hardest quiz I've ever done. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Could it be like... Could it be like... I mean, could it be like Tyrogue or something? Or Blissey? Okay, that's two. That's my next two guesses are Tyrogue and Blissey. I'm gonna go Blissey first. It's not Blissey. Is it Tyrogue? It's not Tyrogue. Is it Hitmontop? It's not Hitmontop. Okay. If that's everything, I feel like. I don't think I missed anyone. That's related to Gen 1, right? I got Kingdra. I'm going to look up a list. Just look up a list and call it a day. Gen 2. Okay, here we are. I got Scizor. I got Steelix. I got Slowking. I got Umbreon and Espeon. I got... Oh, is it Politoed? That might be the only one I didn't guess. Politoed. It's not Politoed. Is it Bellossom? It's not Bellossom. I tried Crobat. Bro, it's not in the Gen 2 decks. Whatever it is, it's not in the decks. It's just not. I've typed in every single one. Every single related to Gen 1 Pokemon in here. All of them. All of them. I got Kingdra earlier. It wouldn't repeat. I got Porygon too. I got Kingdra. What is it? Is it Smoochum? Is it Elekid? It's Elekid! Wait, they were all electrics! That's right! That was the clue! I had it in my... Oh, it was in the quiz! I had the clue! I literally had the clue! I'm so stupid! I had the clue! What am I doing? What am I doing? I had the clue the whole time that they all had to be electric. I would have gotten it. I would have gotten it. You know why? Because there were supposed to be two babies in that row, as they mentioned earlier. Oh my gosh. I think I'm just so disappointed in myself now. I mean, that was just pathetic. I think I can finish the quiz from here, though, pretty cleanly. As long as there's not a data entry error here. That would be a problem. Suicune, Entei, Magby, Lugia, Scizor, Totodile. Don't know that one. We know this is Cleffa. And we know this is Chikorita. Okay, we're going to know what to do from here. Okay. Because there was a clue that literally said that there were 2 babies in this row, and I should have known, whatever. The only ground-type Pokemon and the only rock-type Pokemon in this quiz are in column 5. Ground, rock. Do we know anything else? Pokemon below me, however, the only fire type in row B. I'm adjacent to 2 fairies, Igglybuff, Cleffa. The only dragon type is in column 3, Kingdra. There are 2 baby Pokemon in column 2. And they're all electric. They're all electric, and I just forgot about that one. It's okay. It's okay. And these are all waters, too. Okay. I am not adjacent to Cleffa or Togepi. The only ground type is in B5. Okay. B5 is a ground type. D5 is a rock type. One is probably Sudowoodo, but the other one could be all kinds of different things. It could be Gligar, it could be Steelix, it could be a whole bunch of other stuff. It could be Mamoswine or Piloswine. It could be, if you were going just pure ground, it could be, I think I got them all actually. Yeah, so it's something like that. The only bug type is in E4. The only water type Pokemon not in row A is in B1. So B1 is a water type that's not in row A, which is all waters. B5 and E4 are steel types. Oh! Ground and steel in B5. So it is Steelix. Awesome. The Pokemon in B1 evolves using King's Rock. It's Slowking. Okay. The Pokemon in D5 can only be found on Mount Silver in its basic form. That is not helpful at all. No, it's not. It's not. No. Does not help. Oh, man. I don't know what's in Mount Silver. Could it be Geodude? Well, no, because it's got to be Gen 2. And it's basic evolution form, so it's a Pokemon that evolves. That would be in Mount Silver that evolves. Could it be Tyrogue? It's not a baby. Well, there's nothing that says there's a baby there, at least. Huh. The Pokemon in B2 can be found in the Olivine Lighthouse. D5 is a dark type. I don't know what you get in Olivine Lighthouse. I feel like it's like Dragonair, but obviously it's not. It has to be an electric type. Okay, that helps actually. That helps narrow it down. What's an electric type you would get in Olivine Lighthouse? They only added so many electric types in Gen 2. It's not Elekid because I already got him. I don't think it would be that late in the game. I don't think it would be a Mareep. But that might be the only other electric type in the game. Oh, what about Chinchou or Lantern? Oh, but which one is it? I feel like Chinchou makes sense. The levels are so low in Johto. There's no way it's a Lantern. Oh, I'm on the wrong one. I'm so glad it didn't count me against that. Oh, it's not. Did I spell it right? It's not Chinchou. Is it Lantern? Nope. Nope, it's not. Olivine Lighthouse in electric type. I mean, I'm gonna have to pick Flaffy next. I'm gonna have to say it's Flaffy because there's no other option. Ampharos, Flaffy, or Mareep. I thought I had it. I really did, and we're still going. It was this one, right? Okay. Is it Mareep? Is it Ampharos? Okay, it's Ampharos. Move on. Here we go. Slowking. Togepi. Houndoom. Cyndaquil. Pichu. Raikou. Elekid. Kingdra. Espeon. Igglybuff. Umbreon. Ho-Oh. Suicune. Entei. Magby. Lugia. And Scizor. And then we have Totodile. We have Steelix. We have Cleffa. And then we don't know D5. And we have we don't know D5. And we have Chikorita. Okay. So based off that, what do we know? The Pokemon in D5 is a pseudo-legendary. There is only one pseudo-legendary, and it's obviously Tyranitar. The thing is, could it be one of the other Tyranitar typings? Like Pupitar or Larvitar. That's very possible. Did it say anything about the typing that it is? Did any of these clues give us about the typing? Well, it says only ground and only rock. So it's primary rock, right? They all are, though. It's just a matter of which version it is. Tyranitar, Pupitar, or... I guess Tyranitar is the only one that's actually considered a pseudo. It is. Okay, I'm right. The Pokemon in B2 gains the dragon typing in its mega form. Interesting. That would have given it to me for sure. Okay. We have one left. It's an A2 Pokemon. It's an electric type. I need something about A. Is there any clues in here about A? Or anything about row A? The only water type Pokemon not in row A. Okay, so it's a water type. It's electric water. Because they have to, yeah, it's Chinchou. This one's Chinchou. Okay, this one's Lantern. Okay, what? Wait, Lantern. Thank you. Oh, we did it. We did it. I should have actually picked up on that earlier, known this was Lantern, and that would have gotten me here. It's all right. It's all right. We did it. We did it. 29 minutes. I found a whole playlist. Don't ask me to do a Gen 5 on. I'm going to do a 3 and a 4. And I think the Gen 3 one, I actually will get in one try. I'm excited for it. I'll see you guys then.